Buying a home today, you have three options for how you're represented. Option 1, hire an agent and sign a buyer-broker representation agreement. If you have not bought a home in the past couple of years, this information may be new to you. Before the NAR settlement, buyers were not required to sign anything until they were ready to write an offer on a property. Today, we are required to have a written agreement that includes the buyer-agent compensation. Also new is the updated purchase contract that has a line item where buyers can request the seller to credit in escrow to pay their buyer agent's fee. Getting the seller to agree to pay the fee is not guaranteed, but the majority of sellers understand the advantages of agreeing to consider offers with this fee request. When you hire and use a buyer's agent, you get the contract protection, negotiations on your behalf, and guidance through inspections and closing. In another video, I will go over your options when you hire an agent, sign the agreement, submit an offer, and the seller counters your offer and does not want to pay or only wants to pay part of the buyer agent fee. I will also be doing a video going over in detail the buyer broker representation agreement, how to read it, how to negotiate it, and the buyer agent fee and the terms within the agreement. Option 2, work directly with the listing agent. You can go to the web portals like Zillow.com or Realtor.com and search for the listing agent. Hint, it's not the talk to the agent button that you see on the top of these sites. I'll have a video explaining that little tidbit, including how to find the listing contact information. So be sure to hit subscribe and like this video so you get notified when that video drops. Then you'll spend some time calling them directly, waiting for callbacks, and arranging to see the home. As the listing agent, they are not required to have you sign a buyer-broker representation agreement to show their own listing, as they are only representing the seller. If you decide to write an offer and have the listing agent assist you, then that would be considered a dual agency, which is allowed in California. This may be simpler, but if you're looking to see around 7 to 10 homes, you could spend hours looking up the listing agents, waiting for the callbacks, and trying to coordinate each showing. This can be especially difficult if you are from out of the area and plan to come just for the day to see some homes. When I work with a buyer, I usually start 2 to 3 days before our showing to give me ample time to get in touch with each agent and arrange each showing, allowing driving time and touring time at each listing. Option 3, you go unrepresented, just like a seller who decides to go for sell by owner. You don't work with the buyer's agent or the listing agent. You fully represent yourself. You'll need to purchase the state-approved purchase contract, fill out the 4 pages of contract terms, handle the negotiations, the disclosures, the investigations, the reports, and all the deadlines on your own. While this option could potentially save you some money, it can also cost you the most if the deal ends up in mediation or worse in the courtroom. The seller and the listing agent are well protected by errors and omissions insurance, and you'll have no one standing on your behalf unless you hire an attorney, which of course would cost significantly more than the average buyer agent fee. If you would like to get more detailed information about any of these options, I am happy to set up a time via phone, Zoom, or in person. I can help you decide which option is best to fit your situation. I am Laura Lake. Thanks for watching, and as always, clients before compensation.